Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Cities Skylines. We are playing Green Cities and we are expanding the Heather Park region over here. I kind of finished off with this over here. We built a bit of rail and I finished off with this over here. So now I decided that this area here will actually be our new civic center. So I'm gonna do hospital. What other hospitals do we have? This is a sizable one, right? Yeah, maybe something over here is probably also good. So let's start with one of these. Pop in a nice big hospital right over there. Shall we have a look at a bit of a fire station right next door? I like the idea of that. And a bit of a police station. Don't have too many. A police helicopter depot, that might not be a bad idea. A police department like this, I think, on the other side of it. Yeah, something like that. Is that gonna cut it for power and water and the likes? Let's run the water up where we need it. Excellent. So that's the water and power, and that's our bit of a civic center over there. What I'm thinking of doing is let's grab these. We've got those funny pedestrian type streets, right? There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run some of these nice pedestrian streets through this area. So they will actually tie into the roads like so. Okay, so let's try something like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run one there, run one there. Run something like that and tie in over there. And I'm just going to be sure to say, well, actually guys, these are going to have some vehicle restrictions on there. Vehicle restrictions. Is that what we're after? Ban vehicles from certain road segments. So they... I have to click it. I have to click it. Okay, so we're just going to have... we'll do all of... Actually, come on. So we're going to ban all of the rest from there, right? Okay, so can I apply vehicle restrictions to all road segments between two junctions? Can I copy it? Allow all vehicles, ban all vehicles. Well, let's just do the same thing over here. Gonna make sure they are accessible for the most part. I hope this works as a concept. Okay, over there. Well, as long as we ban some of the movements, people won't be driving everywhere with it. Excellent, so they can actually get their service vehicles to get in there. I might have to, I might have to sort out some more stuff there. Okay, for them. Okay, but what I want to do here is do a bit of a civic center-y kind of thing. So if we go plazas, like something like this. I do that and that, and then I'll have to kind of... Is that gonna look okay? Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. So grab me this guy and we'll do something like so. So you can actually walk to that piece over there and join in the fun. And what I'm going to do at the same time, I'm going to pop in one of these guys over here, and it should probably be signalized. So let me grab that guy and say switch it on. So we've got a signalized pedestrian crossing right over here. And while I've got that going, let's make sure we do all of our Well, they're going to be a little bit off-center, it seems. There we go. Okay, so our pet crossings are in there. We've got access to the train station. It's a little bit further afield. And now what I want to do is actually create a bit of a district in this area right over here. And this is be like a bit of a civic center district. Elizabeth Square. That is pretty damn good, to be honest. So let's see about what kind of a district that would be. So from a commercial point of view, would that be entertainment? Yeah, that would be more of an entertainment district. So let's make sure we get a bit of an entertainment district in the center of things over here. And at the same time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in all of these over here, as that is what we want. So actually this one, I don't want to get it onto the road over there. There we go. And I'm going to end that off with a bit of residential high density right at the edge over there. Good. And then what I'm wanting to do is get some entertainment around the edges of this. So entertainment in the shape of what exactly? Not the riding stables, not tennis. What else do we have? Parks. We could do something like that. A bit of a golf course. That should be sizable, right? This would never fit. We can probably look into doing a golf course, though that's not really the kind of thing that I'm into. That's too small. That could actually work in this spot. Right here somewhere, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see if there's anything else that we want to put in there. Baseball diamond. The baseball diamond can work quite well over here, I think. Something like that. Shall we squeeze it? Let's do that. Let's see if there's anything else we want to put in there. Do we want to grab one of these? Nice. Do something like that. That's pretty good. Anything else that we want? A bit of a Japanese garden, I think right here on the edge. And ooh, a botanical garden right here somewhere. That's going to be a very nice bit of a precinct, I think. Like that and like that. And that is going to be our entertainment precinct. It's going to work quite well. So let's get that going. This will be very popular spots over here, and all of this will go crazy in terms of value. The question, however, on my mind is, can we... Okay, so let's start filling in the rest of this. Alright, we can fill that quite easily all the way up to the station over here and see about getting that connected. We'll have to look at water though. Okay, so let's grab our water. Yeah, we're probably going to run it through like that. Okay, so some water connections in there. That actually, with it like that, it makes this embankment thing work a little bit better, look a little better, feel a little bit better. How is this going? Is this area filling in quite nicely? Man, I'm liking it. I am certainly liking it. Elizabeth Square. Nice. It's filling in very nicely. It's really filling in nicely. And this is kind of... What is that stepping down ever so slowly? But yeah, this is a pretty good spot, I would say. Nice. Are they going to fill in more? So, the other question on everybody's mind is public transport then. Shall we see about filling in a bit of a actually, let me get bus lane. Let me get a bus lane over here. We're gonna run the bus from no. What are we saying? What are we saying? We want to run the bus, right? So that's not what we wanted. This is what we want. Excellent. So that's the bus. So now what I can do is I'll squeeze in a bus station somewhere, so people can walk from here, catch the bus. So let's grab a bit of a bus station. What kind of bus stations do we have? Something like that. Can I please? Oh, it's not zoned, so we can't actually get it on there. Okay, so let's zone it back to something like this. Okay, let's go for the bus. No. I want the bus station. Go for the bus station. We'll squeeze it in there. That's going to be pretty good. I'm going to like that. Yeah, that's a good design. Right over there. Now let's go back to the roads and get the bus to go back in there. Like so. There we go. How about that? And now we can run the bus in all kinds of directions from here. I kind of like that idea. I like that idea. This is a pretty good hub over here. We want... oh, starting to build out from this side. Nice. No problems with that. Our residential and all the likes, pretty small. That's not bad. So what's this like? A game station, 5 AM. All kinds of entertainment in this area. Little rest public house, line and pint pub. This area is going to be such a cool place. Such a cool little place. What's the land value like? Ooh, schools. Let's make sure to get a bit of schools out here. So we've got a bit of an issue with schools. What's going on? Schools. So shall we... let's start with a high school. It's a little bit more sizable. Not the technology. Let's do these two. They're going to look pretty funky over here. So what is this one? This is the elementary. Which one is the high school? Got a similarly looking high school, right? That's a modern high school. Oh, that's the one. That's the high school. Oh, the high school is actually shaped a little bit like this. So let's I'm going to pop the high school in there. And grab the elementary school over here. Alright, so now we've got our schools in here. A little bit more funky buildings that we see. That's the elementary school and that's the high school. Now, question is, do we actually extend that also by adding a bit of a... that's a community school, that's Institute of Creative Arts, a prestigious school specializing in creative arts. And this one here, on the other hand, is an Institute of Technology, which we're not too keen on. I'd rather we get... well, this is the university type thing. We squeeze that in there. Is that good? Well, I like the idea of doing the big public buildings all the way around here. The alternative is to have this one right on here and kind of fill the parks. Yeah, I think that's what I'm... over here is better, so it's got a rail station on there. Shall we put it on the main road? Yeah, let's put this one on the main road over there. They do actually all fit together. What we'll do is we'll add a bit of walkways in the air just to make sure it looks good. Get the snapping out of the way. So what I'll do is let's give it a bit of a meandering route through there. We'll do a similar thing. A similar thing over there. Alright, and we'll fill in the rest of this with a bit of trees and the like, see if we need to pop in something else in there. But yeah, this area is certainly getting tons of... this looks funky with the smaller buildings on here. There are people driving in there though. It's okay. I think this is okay. Whether they really need to stop them from driving in there is... I don't think that's a big deal. But yeah, this is really looking good. I like it. The look and feel of it is really nice. I like it. It's nice. Are we seeing a bit of traffic on here? We are starting to see a bit of traffic. Okay, so let me grab that road and let me extend it towards this side over here. Ooh, where's my snapping? Get my snapping up and running. We will run it. Up to the edge over here, right? And do that. I hate it. So let's trim it back like so, and then what we'll do is we will curve it. Give me my curves. Nice. And actually, well, start by doing this. Take that one out. Get that one in there. And there we go. So now we're actually curving that around so that you can actually connect all the way to the other side. It looks a little funny the way that is working now. So let's make sure to kind of just fill the rest of this. Like so. So if that's your piece like that, and grab a little bit more. And now we can kind of fill in the rest of this, and I'm going to start by doing this strip over here, please. Okay. Again, what we'll do is we'll do that little piece there, we'll do this little piece through here. Okay, and then we'll just add a little bit more of these guys in there, right? So the area fills up a little bit more, like so. How's this side doing? Ooh, garbage. We need to, it's growing. Heather Park region and the Elizabeth Square at the end is growing quite well. This is a bit of a draw, I would imagine. Is this best? What do we need to get this thing upgraded even further? Educate more citizens to allow building to be upgraded. Make sure citizens' facilities can handle potential students. Is this full? No, that's not full. Is that one full? No, it's not. Is this one full? No, it's not. So all of that is sorted out. Wow, look at all of that. Nice. So we've got our education over here. That is looking pretty damn good. And what else? That looks nice over there. Should we do something in the middle? We'll see about that a little bit later. What else do we need? We need a little bit more... what exactly? We need more offices. And we need a little bit more commercial and a little bit more residential. So let's see about filling in the rest of the residential over here. Let's trim that one back a little bit so we don't get this, and we'll do that, and we'll do that. So that it kind of forms a nice, almost canyon-y kind of thing over there. Over here on this side, what I'll do is I'll be sure to kind of extend that through there, just to make sure that we've got a few appropriate spots where people can actually get from the one side to the other. Right in this spot over here, I'm going to fill in a fair bit of this. So let's make sure to do that. Actually, don't want to do that. Let's make sure to keep clear a little section. Let's do that entire section. Right, that's going to be pretty decent. And then what we'll do is we'll fill in the rest of this with like so. Nice, 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 nice. So the next thing I'm going to need to do is get some garbage handling happening somewhere. A recycling center. Over where? Where exactly shall we squeeze in the recycling center? This area is going to be pretty nice, so maybe what we do is we squeeze it somewhere in here. Alternatively, on the main road is not too bad, right? It's going to be polluting the area, is it? A recycling center. Let's just have a look at that again. Is that the same recycling center? No, it's not. It's a different one. Ah, here we see them. The large recycling, the smaller ones. That's just noisy. Ah, that's better. That's better. Let's pop one in here. I like the idea of that. It's already noisy in this area. So let's do something like that. Right, so there's a recycling center in this area also. You know what we can do? And I don't have a lot, but what we can do, a lot of space, but we can potentially squeeze in something over here. So if we squeeze that, and we do a little something like this, we can actually squeeze in a little bit more stuff on the back here. And I'm almost tempted to squeeze the recycling center over there. Shall we move it? Let's do that. Let's move the recycling center in there and anything else noxious that we need. Well, not noxious, but anything else that could be deemed required in this little civic area over here. I like the look and feel of this. It really looks good. The buildings are pretty funky, a little bit old looking, but still pretty funky. Only thing that is a little bit problematic is, it looks okay. We can fill this in with trees. If we fill that in with trees, it will look pretty good. We've got a few things driving in there. Ooh, we need some water. Let's grab that. Wrong button. Let's grab some water. We're gonna run the water up here. So that one's gonna get its water. Nice. So how busy is this getting? Not that busy yet. Oh, that filled in quite nicely over there. Bit of standard commercial over here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill in some more of these guys. Okay, like so and like so, and even a little spot over there, and I'm gonna little corner store right in there. Nice. Heather Hills, Heather Park, and Elizabeth Square. We can probably wrap Heather Hills around here. In Heather Park, we can kind of, if we tree line all of this, it's been nice and green. That'll look pretty good. Ooh, the turn is starting to get a little bit pedantic over here to try and get everybody up here. Is anybody using this side? Not quite yet. We're going to have to fill in more of it. I think that's okay. What we will, however, do is I think I'm going to start getting some suburbs in somewhere, and I'm thinking along this side over here is probably good for Whoa, look at that. So we're certainly struggling to get people to turn. So what I'm wondering is, do we Do we actually try and throw vehicles in over here? Maybe even right in, right out over here. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. So let's give me this road. Like so. Actually, what we're going to do is I'm going to trim this back a little bit. So let's pause this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to delete those. I'm going to delete that and that. And what we'll do is we'll run them straight even more. Give me these. Give me the straight. We'll run it up there. Same thing over here. And I just need to turn that around. Shall I get rid of all of it though? Let's do that. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna trim that back, and this side we've got the rail, so that's not gonna work for us. But what we can do is we can, that is a signal though. So if we run it. Okay, give me one of these. Okay, I want to just make sure that we do this properly. So what I need to do is 3 and 2, right? 3 and 2. Okay, so let's and we need to trim that back. So let's do 3 and 2 over here. Like so. And then we'll do 2 and 3. Actually, grab me this one. I want to run it straight for a bit like so. And then we'll do 2 and 3. We'll turn that around and we'll see about doing that, right? Yeah, so how's that? Nice, I like that. Now let's do a bit of that. Are we trimming this back a little though? Let's trim it back. Let's see if we do something like that, right? But that is, it's a little tight though. Shall we try it from this side? So that, and we are already doing this, so hang on, switch that back on, and hang on, let's see if we do indeed move this out of the way a bit. If we say do that, right, I'm pretty sure that means we'll be able to do this and then do that. Right, and now what we do is now we just kind of bring them a little bit closer together like so. How does that look? That's not bad. That is not bad. And we do have a bit of a signal going on over here, so what I'll just do is let's just make sure that we have some appropriate maneuvers over here. So really I can go all of those directions, and this one can go here. And this one can go there and there, right? This one can go here, and then this one can go Actually, like so, and this one will have to. We can go straight through there also. Okay, so there we go. So, ooh, don't do that just yet. Now, what I want to do is I actually want to drop that line. So if we do 3 to 2, let's do a little section longer of 3. So let's extend 3 a little bit, like so, and then we'll drop 3. 3 to 2. No, that is by no means what I had in mind. Give me my 3. Okay, we'll do 3 over there, and then what we'll do is we'll drop 3 to 2. Why am I not able to... you know what I should do? I should do that, and then I tie that back in. I think that's the way we do it. Excellent. So there we go, 3 to 2. And then we'll run 2 straight over into here. We'll get 2 to come out. We'll get that 2 to turn into 3. So let's do something like that, and then we'll run 3 like so. Ooh, that's a little bit in the way there. Let's just move that to the edge of the road over here. Oops. Move that, and move that, and move that a little. Okay, there we go. So there we go. We're running that. Ooh, I need to just finish off this one. One section through there. Ooh, and tie that in. So there we go. So now we've sorted out what we're basically doing over here. I just need to make sure that we are doing the right thing still. So let's have a quick look over there. So we want that guy to do that and that. We want that guy to do that. There we go. Nothing else. The rest, I think, will just do whatever they want. Okay, so now we're throwing off a lot of these guys over here. And they're making their way straight through there. So that turn over there doesn't necessarily have to be a problem. Gonna cut that across over there to make sure it's got some power. Yeah, to be honest, that turn doesn't necessarily even have to occur. Nice, that is working much better. This was a pretty bad, so I don't want them to turn. So what I'll do is I'm gonna remove the turn from here. So guys, over here, remove the turn. You can no longer turn. From here, I want you to most certainly go in there. There we go. Nice. Nice. I think I've got that sorted out. Oh, look at that. That looks so good. Why is this guy not going? And that guy is going. Something funny? Do we have separate movements? Let's have a quick look. Just going to keep my eye on this just for a second. Oh my goodness, look at the time. That's the end of this episode. By sure, definitely it is. There we go. I just want to see what happens. Let's... Nice, that's a nice little screenshot that I've got there. I think there's a kind of a restriction because it's filled up on... Oh, it's filled up on that side. That's fine. That's why that's the cause. We will have to do something with this because that's going to cause problems. But this is working really well, feeding the traffic into this area. Whether we need to upgrade that at some point, we may have to. But at the moment it's going well. That turn is looking good. It's actually sharing quite nicely over there, and then these guys are, but unfortunately that fills up way too quickly, and then that becomes a problem. Yeah, that's really what's happening over here. Interesting guys, but that's been a hell of a fun episode, if I have to say so myself. If you agreed with that, please say so in the comments and leave a like, and yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. And then I will see you in the next one. Just continue filling out some of these things over here, and maybe have another look at what's going on the other side, and even over here, and maybe some oil, and maybe more, and that, and that, and that. Okay, well, I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.